Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Rippers Rumblers. And last time we concluded our adventures on a previous planet. We have left New Aragon far, far behind, and we come to a new, very frigid, icy world. And we are still in search of heavier mechs. We've been saving up parts. We've been getting a fairly decent core of 55-ton mediums, and in fact, we managed to get my hands a couple of pieces of equipment, which will hopefully turn into something really fun on the Wolverine. But we're going to have to say that it's 2 days still in repair on that one, but for now, hostile insertion. Satellite surveillance pictures show that heavy lance was inserted onto the planet's surface by a pirate dropship. Currently, we believe they're securing their LZ, preparing for whatever operation they have planned. Before they finish securing the area, we'd like you to interrupt them. They're heavily armed, so expect strong resistance. So this will be a 3-skull mission. We are taking this for 3 of 13 priority salvage at 287,100 C-bills, but at the moment, cash is kind of meaningless. I mean, we have 14 million. It's eventually going to become a bit of a problem, but for now, we're doing okay. Alright, so dropping down onto the icy planet. It is a fairly familiar, actually, looking map. Huh. So the enemy lance is over there. We are over here. We have, of course, brought Ripper inside of the Bushwhacker, hidden deftly inside the snow. Witness has come once again in the Shadowhawk with its MRM-30 improved. Exodus is in the Starhawk, as he often is. After all, he's very energy-based. And Hammer is bringing back the Hatchet Man. The Hatchet Man, according to this, is apparently 37 damage, which I don't believe for a second, but hey, we're actually going to have to see the enemy before we can really figure that out. So let's send Ripper surging on forward in his mech. We'll have the Bushwhacker do a little bit of scout with his light PPCs, and we see nothing at the moment. Now, the fun thing about being on a polar map is we can basically cook every single mech that we have, because I tend to build rather conservatively when it comes to mechs. I build reasonable mechs, at least reasonable for what I kind of think would make a lot of sense. Don't really sort of push the mechanics of the game to be crazy and say, oh, I can do this perfectly like this, it'll give me an alpha 500 damage, but I'll immediately shut down on that one, but that works strategy-wise. Now, I tend to build mechs that would kind of be built in sort of real-life-ish, I suppose. Maybe not. Maybe that is very much my bias, and it probably is my bias speaking, but that's how I try and build mechs. So, mechs that would be able to be sustainable in a battle. What the heck is this scavenger? So mechs that would be sustainable in battle. So we tend to make mechs that are very conservative. They don't generally go super high overheat values, or they're very specifically designed to operate at specific ranges. And so because of that, a polar world with us basically means not a single one of our mechs is going to have problem with heat. Maybe a little bit. So we got an Archer up there, an ARC-6W, which has a 70-ton mech. Not terrible. And now we're being bombarded by Thunderbolts. So the Hatchetmen really start to get under fire. We're dealing with a Raven, a Scavenger, which I don't know what a Scavenger is, and the Archer and some other mech hidden off in the far distant corner. So the Archer is, of course, the priority salvage on this one. We want to take parts for him. I think I may have an Archer part, actually. So if we can take him for as much salvage as is innately possible, that would, of course, be ideal. We do 144 damage. That is rather pathetic, actually, to what we used to have. Mask on. We're also going to go Supercharger to on, and we're going to let it calculate that so that we can actually get something done here. And still thinking about it. It's got a lot to figure out, because we are about to move very, very quickly. A Supercharger and a Mask will allow you to go to many, many places. Like on top of a Scavenger, which is a 60-ton battle mech. What is actually the Scavenger using right now? Oh, it's a Vulture. That's very cool. Okay. I'm going to get behind it. And I'm going to beat the crap out of it. And in fact, do I have Berserker? No, we're not going to Berserker on this round. And the reason why we're not going to Berserker is there's still that Archer, and the Archer is 70 tons, and he isn't. Can I? Nope, it's not going to be a back shot up there. So we will sprint on down at full speed. Supercharger allowing us to zip through the water. And the reinforcements have arrived. That's okay. Hi. He's not dead. We only tore off an arm. Really, we did not do nearly as much damage as I thought. I suppose I should have expected that, though, considering, you know, what we were getting into. And it's a Bombard, who probably is equipped with some sort of long-range, or, Thunderbolt missiles. So the reinforcements showing up are a Javelin, don't care, a Phoenix Hawk, don't care, a Raven, don't care, and an Arbiter, don't care. So the reinforcement lance is a light scout lance, really. It's not all that dangerous to us, although the Archer is very dangerous in this, of course, being a MechWarrior Online Archer, which, you know, very sexy, very cool. We're gonna have to try and steal him. So the Scavenger is, of course, a mini Mad Dog, it looks like. Or, how heavy is the Mad Dog? I thought the Mad Dog was like 65 tons or something like that. So we can surge on forward and start to get the enemy under a little bit of fire. That's some damage, but not a lot. He is out in the open, though, so he will take the most amount of hits on this one. Perhaps we walk. How's the walking? So if I can get into cover, that might be the better idea. So we're looking at a chance to hit of 4451. And if I ran for it, we would be looking at 5144. So our Gauss rifle goes up, but our light PPCs go down. I'll take the run because the Gauss rifle is more important. So, hi, I'll deal with you later. Hello, Scavenger. I could even Warlord this because we don't really care about the heat on this level. But that's because we built specifically for that. Managed to get a fairly decent number of hits on there. Forgot to shut the rocket launcher off, but at the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. So he is unsettled, as one would expect to be after getting hit by a Gauss rifle. A silver bullet Gauss, no less. So he's a little bit of trouble. Got the little light scouts moving on forward. Oh, he's going to melee attack us. And he missed. And his back is now towards two other heavy mechs, one of which has a fantastic drill known as an MRM-30. I think, buddy, you may have made a bit of a mistake here. That'll be a 64. How about if I got on the move and ran as far forward as I could possibly get? That's still in his back. 57, but I get the rest of his guns online. Oh, that is, of course, the thing that we would probably go for. That's a 57 that gets all our guns online. Yeah, we're going to move forward. Gonna sprint into the forest. That gives us excellent. We'll worry about the Raven later. But you, I'm going to Warlord this. It's not every day that you get a free shot into the back of your enemy. Blast away! I mean, yeah, we do kind of want to take him somewhat intact, but if I can crit his engine out, that would be better. So we critted his gyro, which apparently did not mess with him all that badly when it came to evasion, but I should be able to get the Starhawk on top of him as well, and that should kill him. Archer has stepped forward. He's probably going to unload with massive LRM volleys, as most archers are designed in that vein, although can't really guarantee that. He is currently thinking about what it is that he wants to do, and we may have just crashed. Not really sure. Let's go find out. Not responding. Yeah, it crashed. Oh well. And just as I said that, it came back, really. So I stopped the recording, and immediately it came right back to us. So there's that working for us. And yeah, okay. So just had to have a little faith in the game at recovering. And he did, of course, unload on absolutely everybody. Now I gotta stitch this episode together. That's gonna take a while and be irritating. But hey, wow, he has enough love for literally everybody. Who did he just... Wow. It's actually pretty impressive. Also, the amount of damage that he's, or stability damage that he's managed to do to us. Exodus, I need you to be on the move, and I need you to basically kill somebody. If you can manage it. So 77% or 70% with a large pulse. Again, if we sprinted to get extra special close, we're actually looking at something more akin to 75 and all of the weapons in the 30. So I think that walk was better. Yeah, ooh, 70 versus... No, it is better. 30% of the medium lasers. We could blitz away without a single care in the world. 32. Sorry, I'm checking this multiple times. I got a little bit... Yeah, so it is better with the large pulse, worse with the medium laser. So that means we're stepping within a range bracket for the large pulse, and that's what's getting us underneath it. You know what? I think I'm just going to walk so we can get the medium lasers also somewhat accurate on here. We are going to be cooking a little bit because there was fire. We're up to 80% and 44s, so blast away. Oh, just a beautiful number of hits at this moment. Are you dead? We got the gyro. Oh, that means we didn't core him. That means we critted his engine. We got the 3 crits on that, which means there's most of those parts for that scavenger. I don't know what the scavenger is. I still haven't figured it out, but that'll be an interesting pickup. Bombard, of course, with his thunderbolts. Exploding all around. Ooh, we actually took a hit from that one. 75 damage. Ooh, that was painful. Especially on that side. We're going to have to probably deal with him sooner rather than later. Because honestly, I think I'm more afraid of that thunderbolt than I am of the archer. So 75 would be... Not a thunderbolt. It's a thunderbolt 15, I would guess? Maybe. Because it does, like, Gauss rifle damage. So a pair of thunderbolt 15s is, of course, a dangerous setup to have to worry about. So we are going to probably just rush the hatchet man into somebody. He does have his mask currently on. So we're going to have to keep that in mind because we don't want him to blow himself up by, you know, crippling his own legs. He does have a pair of leg spike boots, and if I lose both of those, his damage is going to go even further down, and we'd prefer that not to happen. Raven pulling back doesn't seem to actually be getting involved in any sort of actual combat, because he's a coward, and I will say that to his face as soon as he actually gets on over here. We're going to rush over here into the forest, give ourselves a little bit of damage reduction while we do that, basically ignoring the Raven. Terrible accuracy on both of them, except for the tag. The tag gets really well once we start shooting the bombard. So let's unload the bombard. Give him a little bit of love. We probably do need to take him out. And only a couple of hits with the MRMs, but the important thing was that we managed to tag him. Hammer, how you doing? 0%, so we're good. Do I even need it, though? I could shut it off. That's entirely a possibility. We're going to, of course, berserker on this one because this guy has got to go down. He's quite dangerous to us, and we'd like to eliminate him from being dangerous to us. I know an attack on his back gives us a chance of maybe crippling him, but I'm hoping to get for a side torso here. Or we could miss, you know, the 89.6% berserker chance. which we used our mask and our supercharger to get right up onto him. Yeah, it's not like we didn't invest a whole ton of that for absolutely nothing. Yeah, we work with it. You've got an special equipment. Yeah, it's just him at the moment because I can't be trusted to turn it off in time. Are you actually in cover? I don't think you are. Yeah, you don't look like you are, but you've already used your rocket launchers, so you've got 4 medium lasers. So what do I care? Yeah, 40 medium lasers is all I gotta worry about. So I'm going to multi-target, actually. And the reason why we're going to multi-target is because I have a pulse laser. They can't shoot anybody except him, so I may as well actually use it. Blast away! Got a pulse laser. Large pulse laser hit. 1 missed. So 2 hits with the X-Pulse. 1 miss. Wait a second, there should be a 4th shot in there, shouldn't there? Oh no, it is just 3. So, firing away and not able to actually touch the archer at all, but we are starting to get into a position on them, which will allow us to start dealing with them in a more aggressive fashion. Long-range cannon fire? Which mech was that? The Arbiter, maybe? It sure as heck wasn't a Javelin. Javelins generally don't carry large ballistics on them. Did I take 75 damage? Jeez, what did he hit me with? Oh, yeah, his Thunderbolt missiles, duh. So he is having a little bit of a problem. I can get pretty much on top of this guy, or I could shoot at you. If I got a direct line of sight, can I get a direct line of sight, or is that not possible? It is not possible, so I will go for the side shot on the archer. We'll start dealing a little bit of PVC damage to him. We are in pretty decent range at this point, so I'm going to Warlord this up, see if we can't cause a little bit more penetrating hits. I think... Did we miss all 3? We missed all 3 shots. So apparently, using our activatable abilities right now is a bad idea because we can't hit the broadside of a barn. And the bombard's sort of fallen back to a position where we can't quite engage him easily from behind without putting ourselves at the mercy of these little light mechs, which, to be fair, light mechs not the most dangerous thing in the universe, but still, they are still somewhat dangerous. I think I said still way too many times. Got a melee attack coming in from the archer. He managed to miss, but that does place him right next to the drill that is the Shadowhawk's MRM. So we've got that going for us. Yeah, the Hatchet Man has definitely fallen from grace a little bit. We need several point-blank range weapons to be useful, and they're currently not. So we need talons, we need claws on top of those talons. Spiked armor would not go awry. I think I'm currently using Pharaoh. What am I using? Yeah, we are using Pharaoh, so that would cause some heat problems. Or not heat problems, but weight problems, because spiked armor is heavier than Pharaoh is. Alright, I don't think I need this anymore. Let's turn it off before we kill ourselves. Supercharger off. Mask off, let it reset so it figures out how far we can actually travel. We can get right up to him. I don't have Berserker anymore, and I could put my back towards a Bombard, but that might be the worst possible idea. In fact, it may be a better idea to turn on the mask and chase the Bombard. Backstop for 75 damage would cut right through me like a hot knife through butter. Do I really risk that? But it is an 80% chance that ignores... I mean, he's got 4 medium lasers. That's all. The fact that this scrolls is more than a little ridiculous to me, given the number of rocket launchers. Hi. Okay, I got your leg pretty good. No, we got through the armor. 144 just is not cut. And I may end up cutting the Hatchet Man from the list. Ooh, that's a painful thing to say, but I'm not quite sure that it's going to be able to hang with the long-range combat firepower that we're going to need moving forward. Exodus, I need you to... Actually, I could move and try and take advantage of that weakened leg. It is his left leg, though, which does place me on the wrong side of the Bombard. So, can I get a shot in here? Not really. It's not... Oh, I can do that if I'm willing to place my back right towards that Bombard. Do I do it anyway? He does have an Angel ECM on board. Although I am moving quite far. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to risk it. May as well try. Do I... Yeah, we Warlord. We want to take care of this guy. Blast him! And we can take the heat because we're in a polar environment and I am a monger for heat sinks. So a ton of misses. He is now unsteady, but we're starting to work on him a little bit. I think the MRM probably push him over. So we're going to maneuver over to his other side, take aim at him because we got a lot of shooting to get through. Hi. I think I'm going to knock you over. It's not a guarantee, but we're going to certainly do our darndest. Yep, stability check failed already. He's going to be on his back and not having a good day. And we're in phase 19, so he would have gone, but now Ripper can go. Ripper, can you just shoot him? Are you in position to do it? You're not. Well, you can't shoot the Bombard. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk, and we're going to... Ooh, I could just dive on the Bombard. Oh, it's a good shot, too. Yeah, we're going to dive on the Bombard. I've got to take care of him a little bit, because he's very dangerous at the moment. Okay, got a couple of good hits. Managed to hit him with the sensor impaired from one of our PPCs. They're only light PPCs, so it's only light impairment. Not the best thing in the world, but it certainly is helpful. Though it would be nice if I could move these things up to twin ER PPCs and a Gauss rifle. That would be incredible. Also, super, super heavy. He'd be talking 30 tons worth of weapons and ammo if we were to try and do that. And he's only a 55-ton mech. I don't think it'd fit no matter what we did, even if we stripped off all of his maximized armor. Raven maneuvering off to the side, so we've got 2 Ravens to work out. He's the 3M, so it'll be a missile version. Bombard moving up. That's what I was worried about, but that's what I was hoping for. So he did fire on us, however, he did miss completely, and his heat is critical for another turn in a row. Shutdown override successful, and the archer's going to stand up. He's got 4 medium lasers and the ability to punch people, so that's working for him, I guess. He's going to maneuver out to the side, make him evasive, and his left leg is away from us, which, you know, makes perfect sense. So let's go see if we can't blow that leg clean bloody off. Hi. I've got a weapon that is pretty much perfectly designed to, well, knock people down. So let's see if we can't get a couple of hits on that leg to tear it apart. Come on, just a couple more hits. Are you kidding? Absolutely. Arbiter maneuvering way off in the corner. Not too worried about it. Arbiter, are you close enough to the bombard to actually do anything? You would be if I turned on stuff, which... yeah, I think we've got this archer handled. Supercharger on, mask to on. Let's get this sucker on the move. Although I should probably be using these sort of one at a time. That way I can take advantage of each of them, depending on things. Hi, I'm going to be right with you, friend. Right now. Surprise! There we go. A nice good hit for 143 damage on his... Where did you take that hit? That you aren't suddenly, like... Yeah, seriously, how did you take that hit without suddenly crying? Because I, for the life of me, can't see a location where you took 144 damage and didn't just ignore it. Unless you've got special armor? No. Oh, spiked armor. He does. Ooh, we've got to take that CT intact. Okay, we've got a goal now. That CT is incredibly important for us to steal. So let's go finish. Actually, no, you're going to keep coming after him. And if we can, we want to get side shots. Arbiter, or no, that's a javelin. And you're a javelin with LRMs, aren't you? So I don't really care. Sprint. I want side shots. I want side shots so I can start crippling his legs. Can I actually see him at this point? I can. His right leg is vulnerable. So it is this side in the middle of the fire, which I could take. I mean, we are a mech that doesn't really care about heat. So we're going to maneuver right on into here. Hello. And I don't care about the heat. Blast away. Yeah, unfortunately we missed. We did tear off an arm, so that's reduced his firepower by half and knocked out some of his thunderbolts, so he's got less ammo. Hopefully we can be hidden inside the smoke. That is clearly the plan here. Javelin going to maneuver around. He's also on fire, and he's got to punch us, and he managed to hit us for 27 damage. Jeez, man. He basically hit us with a medium laser right to the back. That's dangerous. I mean, we've seen what single-shot medium lasers can do to mechs. They can destroy entire mask systems, which, you know, very painful. I still don't know what happened to the damage that hit this bombard. It's like... oh no, the spiked armor does reduce damage. So that must be where it came from. Phoenix Hawk coming in, also punching. Phoenix Hawks normally are more designed for shooting people, and I can actually see his gun, although it's not like actually a gun anymore, the way that they've modeled it. Alright, who can I get to? I can dive on top of you, but I'm not going to, because we are currently sort of embroiled in a battle to knock down this archer and mostly take him intact. It's kind of the goal. Where's that archer? There he is. If I want to get... ooh, I'm not going to be able to get to it. So, you know what? I can work on both sides. After all, it is both legs that we are kind of looking to knock the heck out. So, fire away. Okay, now just tear off his leg. There we go. The first leg is down. He may actually fall on the other leg and blow it up, if it's weak enough. Because you do take damage when you fall over. And he's down. Pilot injury, so he is in trouble. He's having a bad day. Bombard going to maneuver. Fired, missed by 59%. And the fire is spreading, my man. Archer getting back up may be the worst decision that he's made. We are in a fairly decent position to knock off his other leg. It's only got basically no health. Dude, if I were you, I would have ejected instead of firing 4 medium lasers to somebody. That was just rude. In fact, he also turned so that we now have a free shot on him. We are inspired and we've lit more fires. I don't think that's going to work out quite nearly as well as he was hoping. We are, of course, going to kill this Phoenix Hawk with all of the firepower that we can possibly muster into its back. Oh, wow. Smoke is getting thick and the Raven's coming forward. And opening... oh! Oh, what the hell was that? That's at 72 damage from a single laser. Where are you and how did you do this to me? No, seriously, where did that Raven go? Okay, Witness, you're up. Witness is still mostly fine, and he's on the back right now. We do need to get to his left side, because if we take out this left side, like, he's completely dead. He just hasn't realized it. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna shut off several of my lasers to hopefully not kill you. Although, would I kill him? I mean, I would break parts of the mech. We do 30 times 4 is 120 damage. Yeah, we're fine. Light him up. I could Warlord and try and light him. No, we're just gonna light him up. Go for the leg. There we go. We got the leg. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Nice. Okay, both legs destroyed. We got the archer. Or at least 3 parts for the archer. So that'll be fun. I also managed not to blow up anything else on it. So the archer is there. The next target, of course, is the bombard. We do have a Phoenix Hawk right next to us, which I may just try and take care of as long as we're here. Bushwhacker taking some shots to the back. Hopefully he's not going to become unsteady. He is unsteady. Okay, that is unfortunate. Ripper, how's... 19? Are you kidding me? Well, at least he'll be up next. And he's going to ace pilot and jump out of the flames. Ripper, you are up. Ripper, you are... Do I need to run you? Because I want to get to the side of this bombard so I can keep ripping arms off. Which arm do you still have, sir? The bombard has a left arm. I'm not quite sure what the camera's doing at the moment, although we are trying to maneuver around the fire. Which direction is he facing? Yeah, so we need to get to this side. Lovely. That will do. That'll do, pig. So, through the fire, we still don't really care. I mean, we didn't overheat last time, so why would we care at this moment? And... fire away. Okay, managed to hit him, and I don't think we hit him with the PPCs, but we are starting to get things sort of working at this moment. If the bombard moves next, that'll be... Oh, the bombard's going to... No, it's the raven. So there are the ravens. One of... Structure exposed on the bushwhacker? Are you kidding me? It's got one of my light PPCs. I need those. They're important. I mean, not super important, but they are to a certain level important. You have special equipment on that I want off. I don't want to explode you accidentally for no reason at all. Where's the bombard? Jeez, it's getting hard to see people now. 95%. I'm 1 turn away from being able to bombard him. I'm going to have to rely on the CCM system entirely. Hi. Well, that's kind of a start, but I was hoping you'd hit the arm and blow it off. Because I don't really care about the torso. Well, I do care about the torso of the mech. I care very deeply about this CT. What kind of engine you got? Oh, I don't know. I don't have sufficient information. That is unfortunate. I could blow off that side. I'm not super fussed about it. And another 40 damage from the back. So this bushwhacker just taking a pound. And we got to get him on the move at high speed. Because otherwise he's just going to get blasted into the ground. This raven also needs to die. Because he's causing more problems than he's worth. The fire is getting quite thick. Welcome to the forest. So the Phoenix Hawk has jumped away. If I were to walk up right to him, I could just turn him inside out. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Hi, buddy. So if you could just, like, blow up the entirety of his torso. Well, that's most of it. Okay, you took out half of him. That was not the half that had the large laser, unfortunately. So we're going to need a little bit more pressure in order to actually pull that one off. And we've all gone at this point. So we're just going to have to hope we get there first. Witnesses quite quickly. Bombard opening fire. Managed to miss. Also hit us with one of his lasers. We got to get away. I don't want to lose a light PPC and a rocket launcher 10. Okay, I don't really care about the rocket launcher 10 if I'm completely honest with you. But the light PPC is an interesting piece of equipment. Alright, it's your left arm that I'm still going for, so I'm just going to Berserker this, confirm it. Okay, I need over here. Ooh, no, you're going to make me run. Oh, there it is. I didn't see the tile for a moment. This is a, yep, side shot, and it is the left side that we were going for, so choppy choppy. Hi. Okay, nice job. Headshots, beautiful. We're going to save all of that. So we're probably not going to get the bombard. I have no intentions for a 50-ton mech, which is equipped with huge weapons. I already use those quite often. But, I mean, that's not terrible. Vigilance, I'm not sure about Vigilance, but I do want to get in behind this guy so I can shoot at him in the back. I also want to get away from these ravens because they're just murdering me. It's proving to be somewhat difficult, sir. Arbiter is off there sort of on his own, so if we can avoid seeing the Arbiter, that would be ideal as well. I would be presenting my left side, which is the protected side, so I need to present the other side. So I'll maneuver over here. We are still on fire, but I will get that under control by virtue of turning off the PPCs, because that is an easy way to take control of your heat problems. Warlord it. So the first turn, we finally don't have to worry about Warlord, and we are just going to power things up. Blast! I really had hope for that one. We missed by 3%, but I had hope that we'd tear that javelin apart. Witness! Hi! Witness is just going to butcher a Phoenix Hawk. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. We are on fire. It is causing problems. So we will shut off a couple of medium lasers to take care of that, and then we will just light him up with the MRMs. And the MRMs are very good at wiping people out. As you can see, there's 2 legs and a head left from that. Nothing else. Alright, so we've got 75% of the primary unit, 25% of the reinforcements down, so we're doing pretty good. basically we're down to light mechs. Got a Raven. This Raven has a 75 damage laser. I want to take that laser. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I mean, it'll replace the X-Pulse laser, likely. Exodus. Let's get on the move. Let's get down to business. I don't have a time to wait around. What is this? Yeah, we can cook, because we didn't cook last time. Burn him! Get a couple of really good shots, and I can kill a Javelin in one round. Aha! Javelin in just one set of shooting. 50% of the reinforcements destroyed. We've got an Arbiter, 2 Ravens. Yeah, that's literally it. One of these Ravens, though, is a mech killer. It is designed to destroy mechs, although we can't really see them because it is blocked by the monumental fires that we have started. This is what happens when you beam spam. Although, actually, all weapons have a pretty decent chance of just causing you to light fires to everything. May need to be toned down a little bit, at least the fire effect. Make it somewhat translucent so I can see through it. But I do have to say, it is rather breathtaking to just look at the battlefield like ecological disaster has occurred. And, you know, it does fade away after 3 turns, so we've burned out most of this forest. This entire thing is going to be mostly burned down by in the next couple of turns. Okay, who's nearby? It's you. You are the one who must die. So let's go focus on that guy. Sprint, we are in a burned forest, so that's fine. Does this give us anything? Reduces movement and stability. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to be in a burned forest. I want to run through the burned forest so I can kill things. This may be the better tactical plan, actually. Through the fire. Whoosh. Can I turn on a medium laser? I could. And I'm going to. You know what? We're going to cook it just a little bit. Turn on the Warlord since we're no longer in the forest. Hi. Goodbye. It's not going to kill me. He's a Raven. I mean, it could kill him if we got really lucky and tore off his leg. We could follow up and blow off the other one, but no, that's not going to happen. I really need to kill this one, though. This is the dangerous one. It's probably time for Mask Supercharger. Run over there and see if we can't chop him in half. Who are you going to shoot? Shadowhawk? Ooh, just barely missing that. And we got hit by a couple of Oh, he's the one who's causing the ecological disaster. The jerk. So he's the one who's basically been causing the problem for everybody. All right, 32%. Are you kidding me? I suppose it's reasonable. Alright, we're in fire. We don't really care. PPC's on, please. On and on. And we're going to set this sucker to, I want this PPC firing in cluster mode. Not something we often use, but, you know, great accuracy. And ignores a lot of things. Blast away. And I think we hit him with a sensor impairment. Are we overheating or something? Oh no, we misfired. We gotta... Ooh, that's not good. Luckily the mission's almost over, but that's really bad. Raven 3M maneuvering around. If he fires at my... Nope, he's gonna fire... Ooh, X-Pulse Smalls. That's very cool. I would like that. That'd be fun. Unfortunately, I gotta worry about your friend first. So let's go turn on all the things. Mask and Supercharger returning back on. Calculating as it tries to figure out just how fast this insane light-breaking speed mech can possibly be. Update? Yeah, I kind of figured. Let's get behind him. It's only gonna be a 93% chance accuracy. Can we actually make it? Oh, a good hit. Bombast laser. No! I wanted to steal it. I suppose I'm going to have to be happy with the spiked armor. Arbiter has arrived. And now you shall die from all the damage that he can deal. To be fair, he's a little tiny 35-ton mech. He's not all that dangerous. I mean, he looks dangerous. He certainly has all the hallmarks of being dangerous. So let's give him the welcome that he so aptly deserves. Hi. I mean, we want to take him seriously. He is fairly armored. I mean, look at that. None of these are penetrating. Oh, wait. We've exposed most of his structure at this point. He's probably having a bit of a bad day. Witness! Can I get on top of you? Yes, absolutely. Here we are. Jammed by ECM, but I think I've got you. Maybe not, actually. This is, It doesn't have a bomb battle here anymore, so I don't really care. Hammer! Let's go do it again. Oh, just evil. Vicious. If that laser is still alive, and I don't think it is, yeah, it's red, it's gone, then we would have stolen it. I'm very sad that we lost the bombast laser, just because, you know, it was an option. That's kind of the thing. Oh, this would be point-blank range, and the silver bullet gas is having a bit of a problem. Let's go set this thing to not be cluster mode, because I don't want to accidentally have it blow up on me. It's very important to me, so we'll fire it in normal mode, just keep it contained. I think we missed with the cannon, but that's okay. We blew apart his Ultra AC-5, so he's lost most of his actual firepower. He's going to move at 18, so who's up next? We're on run 18? Yeah, him. He's going to move around to a back. Oh, no! Oh, no. Alright, so that was handled. He does have a torso that is currently quite damaged. It is, in fact, his left torso. So, Exodus, would you mind just maneuvering around over here? We would be in the middle of the flame, but that should be fine. I don't really care about overheating this guy. Do you have an XL engine? We're about to find out. Or we might find out that he's missing a leg. Nope, there he goes. There goes the entire mech. Unfortunate for him. Enemy turn. What do we got? What are we doing? The Raven, the final Raven that remains. He is on fire and opening fire with his X-pulses, dealing a little bit of damage. We've been narked. Oh no. They've detected us. We're in trouble now. And ammo explosion avoided. He is almost a boiling. Hammer, what's your chance to explode? I'm not going to risk it. Not on the last bloody turn. Turn them both off. I refuse to chance my life. I apparently still can make it. Let me double check that, because I want to make sure that I'm not accidentally going to have the supercharger still on. Side angle shot, 89, 85. Yeah, we'll go with the 89. Hi, my friends. Oh, we missed. Well, it'd make my life a little bit more boring. Perhaps interesting. I haven't yet decided. We did, however, manage to tag him. So, Witness, if you would be so very kind. We do know for a fact that he has, well, not for a fact, but I do believe he has an XL engine. Let's go find out. Oh, we're on the other side of the mech. Both of his legs are horrifically badly damaged. Can I get a side angle shot if I just turn around? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's beautiful. We're just going to do that. Hi, from downtown. There we go. Right arm destroyed. There goes some of his pulse lasers. He's unsteady. He's no longer evasive. Exodus, if you could possibly, you know, support the whole group here. Yes, I think we got a chance of killing him here. Oh, yes, just long-range beams, discotheque, and he's gone. All right, so a little bit more damage on the Bushwhacker than I otherwise would have liked. The hatchet band, unfortunately, is demonstrating that he's not particularly effective, but we may have gotten some equipment to change that. Spiked armor is a pretty serious deal about increasing his firepower. We are going to have to basically completely rebuild that hatchet band, though, because otherwise things are going to be a little bit ugly in terms of weight. All right, 212,970 because of the drop cost of almost 100,000 at this point. Starhawk's taken a pretty decent pounding. It was those Thunderbolt 15s, man. And the Bushwhacker, though, really got in amongst it. But the Hatchet Man almost untouched. Beautiful. The Bushwhacker, the only one that didn't actually take any victories. That is unfortunate. Also taking significant less experience than everybody else. I have a problem with that. All right, so we managed to save 3 archer parts, but there's important stuff here that I've got to steal. And what is the scavenger? Oh, it was a hero Mad Dog. So we literally just ran into a random hero vulture. Because apparently the pirates are getting lots of clan tech. I don't get it. Oh, ATMs. That's probably what he had. Lots of ATMs. That's rather scary. Medium lasers, narc launchers, rocket launchers, streaks, the Thunderbolt 15s that we actually managed to save. Comm suite, don't care. Comm suite plus. Ooh, that might not be terrible. Plus 3 increased resolve. That could work out quite honestly. How much endo steel I got? I got 7. I'm good with that. 280 grid fusion core. Not something I normally get. Apparently I have 1 of them though. Ferrofibros, I have 4. XL engines, I have 1, and I also don't use XL engines. Hands in melee. Plus 15% melee damage, plus 10% stability. How does that compare to the spiked fist? I do not know. Heatsink, heatsink, heatsink. Don't care about the heatsinks. I'm looking for one thing. Spiked armor. Plus 40% armor weight, so it's heavy. Times 1.25 armor points for multiplier, so you get more armor than you have. Minus 50% reduced melee damage taken. Oh, that's why. 30% resistance to critical hits, plus 20% melee damage, minus 10 walking speed, minus 10 sprinting speed, well, percent. 6 dynamic slots, and an increase in expense. But you know what? That's gosh darn good. Because I'll be able to hit like a truck, or more of a truck. Augmented Thunder LRM ammo. That is interesting. We don't use any of them at the moment. Acid rounds for that. Okay, so I got that, which is kind of the only thing I cared about here. Pirate fire control system. Absolutely. How could I possibly miss that? That is the best thing ever. Yes, it screws with your heat badly, don't get me wrong, but plus 3 accuracy. Yeah, I don't need to say anything more than that. Do you have any melee hands? It could be, but I think I want to grab one of the archer parts. Or the Mad Dog part, but I doubt I'll run into another Mad Dog. So I think we grab the archer. Because we're more likely to run into archers than we are into Mad Dogs, because it's a special Mad Dog too. So 3 archer parts, we're going to grab the 1. So an archer part, fire control system pirate, which is amazing, and a spiked armor. Lock it down. We got 2 of the archer parts. That's lovely. And we got the Mad Dog part. Oh, thank you, game. One of the ATM-9s, although it is a pirate version. What's the difference? Jury-rigged ATMs can fire MRM, LRM, or SRM ammo. Exposed ammo feed can explode for 40 damage. The weapon is capable of indirect fire with LRM ammo. This advanced tactical missile system before someone turned it into this wreckage. This is the famous case of getting a weapon into some nutcase's hand, but no ammo for it. The whole system has been turned upside down. The Artemis got completely yanked out, and they put a jury-rigged rack feeder in its place, allowing the speed at which it launches missiles to be adjusted. Interesting. So you could fire more missiles for less accuracy? Left click on the chance to hit during battle to switch between fire modes, times 3 LRM, times 6 LRM, times 9 MRM, times 12 SRM, times 15 SRMs. Holy crap. What is the chance to explode on this, though? Like, it's volatile, so it just has a chance of exploding for 40 damage, but I would take that if it doesn't have a jam chance. Jeez. Oh, that I should have looked at that. That might have been worth taking. Aside from that, nothing good. So it rewarded us quite handsomely. Oh, we also got 1, 2, 3 parts for the Raven 3M. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We built a Raven 3M. Great. Another bloody Raven. Oh, Ravens for everybody, and none of them stack. That's being changed. I have been told that's being adjusted. But still. Alright, so that pirate ATM would have been very interesting if I could put 15 SRM shots out of a single ATM. If that's less than 6 tons, that's totally worth it. Because 6 tons would give you an SRM 6. Unless, of course, you've got clan versions, in which I think it's 5 tons or 3 tons would give you an SRM 12. Or, yeah, because whatever. So in any event, if that's 5 tons or less, that would be pretty powerful. But I don't think it is. But being able to spit out 12 SRMs from a single hardpoint is pretty fascinating. Yeah, we got a Raven. We don't care. 70,669 for the next 13 days. It's not quite that, but it is going to be pretty rough, especially for that Bushwhacker. The amount of damage that he took was pretty bad. Everybody else should be reasonably fine soon. Yeah, Bushwhacker's going to be 8 days. I'm going to move the Hatchetman up because it's really close and I want to be able to put new stuff on it. In fact, we're not even going to take a mission because of that. You're going to be up as well. So we're going to kind of skip because I've got a mission that I want to take soon. Stop. Thank you, Mech Bay. Hello, Mech Bay. Well, we have a Raven. We got the engine core out of it. We got the XL engine out of it, so that's pretty nice. And follow the leader ammo. Nice. So FTL should be 1 hit equals all of them hit. Follow leader develops every missile. When a target is hit, every missile in flight will hit upon receiving a critical hit. Yeah. So we're not going to keep it. I mean, it's a Raven. It's a 35-ton mech. We have made it quite clear. 55s or higher, unless you're really, really, really cool, like, you know, a Commando SP. Anyway, Hatchetman, you've got a refit to come in. A big one, too. This is going to be pretty serious, because we're going to have to rip out basically half of everything you've got, because Pharaoh for negative 1.25, and then we're going to add the spiked on top of it. How much weight am I about to get? I'm going to guess at least 3 tons. Almost 5 tons. Well, the combat shield's coming off. Put the combat shield on there on a whim. Other than that, what else can I rip off of this thing? The C3 Slave, the Tagger, no, 1.31 tons. Do I have patchwork materials? I do. Okay, patchwork materials, save me. Save my mech. Oh, 0.19. I can max out a leg. 0.13. I don't like that. I really don't like that, actually. How much would it take for me to get this combat shield back on? Like, would it be worth trying to make that happen? Because I've still got patchwork materials I can put on. So, if I put this combat shield back on, I'm 3.8 in the hull. I mean, I'm a bit over. Under? Yeah, whatever. We didn't get a melee hand, did we? No, we didn't. And I don't have a claw at the moment. But this ought to help his firepower a little bit. We lose the Tagger. That's not a big deal. I don't really care. We lose the C3 Slave. I care a little bit more about that. It's a increase in sight and sensor range for the entire lance, which is great. When these actually, you know, work together with masters properly, that's going to be really interesting. But for now, they do what they do. So, do I need anything else on this thing? I didn't get a melee fire control system, and I'm not about to put a pirate fire control system on that either. A DNI cockpit, rangefinder, small cockpit. Hell no. I could put the sheath beacon on, but I'd have to lose the spiked helmet, and the spiked helmet would reduce my damage. So we've kept the supercharger, we've kept the mask. We are 0.13 tons underweight, which I'm not happy about, but we can modify that later, eventually, if we get better kit like claws, and we'll see what we can do with that. But other than that, that'll be one day to completely strip out all of the armor and put in new armor. Yeah, sounds legit. Reasonable, though. Okay, so he's about to become much, much, much more powerful, and also it'll be much more difficult for him to lose that firepower, say, if he blows up his feet. So, we have 3 mechs available. You are getting scrapped. Thank you for your service, but you're not part of my alliance. How long until we got for things? We are 2 days on that Wolverine. I want that Wolverine for the coming battle, but I also want the Bushwhacker. Hatchetman also needs to definitely be up. So we will put the Hatchetman up, we will put the Shadowhawk up, the Wolverine comes next. The Starhawk is 3 days out, so the Starhawk and the Wolverine will be ready together. So I need to wait a day, and stop. So we've got the Shadowhawk ready and the Hatchetman ready. I believe the Shadowhawk is fully done. Not that. I mean, thank you, but no. I do want to get one more mission in today, especially because we're going to have that little odd glitch where it crashed on me. Although it didn't. It came back and it recovered, and I thought it crashed. I should have just waited more on it. So the Shadowhawk is ready. The Hatchetman is now ready. Commando SP is ready. And we are, what, 1 day away from the... Yeah, 1 day away from the Wolverine. So I need to double check what I did to that Wolverine, because I did something significant to it. So back to the mech bay as we tweak and modify things just a little bit more. So our Wolverine, the entire intention had always been to be basically to sort of mimic the Shadowhawk and what it could do in terms of just massed firepower. And so I really wanted MRM-30. I didn't like the LRM-15s, so I built myself a ghetto MRM-30 by taking an MRM-20 and an MRM-10, throwing them together because it was the same. We had a random weapon mount laying around, so I put that with an ERPPC, also gave it a tag and a small laser, which is now why it's got sort of that glowing fist of triple blue lights, which it kind of shouldn't have, but is way too hilarious for me to get rid of. We've also got case 2, in case the entire thing explodes, I won't lose my very important MRMs, and a fire control system plus for +1 direct missile accuracy, which for MRMs, oh wait, no, it's for direct missile damage, isn't it? Accurate, no, it is accuracy, which was the one for damage. Must have been the other campaign. But yeah, we have modified it to be a little bit more aggressive, and I'm quite happy about it. I could throw on more stuff, but we're starting to get sort of the edge of heat efficiency. Remember how I was saying I like to be heat efficient? Yeah, we're sort of at the edge. 20 over if we fire absolutely everything. Although this ER small laser is going to be off most of the time, so a little bit less than 20 over. We do have some fun clan technology we can eventually throw into it, but I'm kind of trying to desperately save it for something larger, more powerful, and devastating. Because I have a plan. Thought about throwing a PPC capacitor into it. Couldn't find the ton. I was really looking for it. I mean, I could use some patchwork materials, but I've used most of them. Yeah, I've used pretty much all of them in order to get that Hunchback ready to go, or Hatchetman ready to go, and I think it was worth it. So the PPC capacitor would be interesting with the ERPPC, but I think I'm going to be fine with it. My only regret is I couldn't put the MRMs in a hand mount. We've got to find a mech with hand missiles so we can put MRMs in them, make them super accurate. But yeah, that's what we did to the Wolverine. So most of our mechs are ready to go. The Bushwhacker would probably be the one I'd pull out of the Lance, but I do need the A-team on this coming mission, because we're about to take a slightly more difficult battle. Okay, everybody's done. Oh, stop the clock! Jeez, I hate it when that happens. Ship upgrade, we're going to do a real quick one over here. Hi, what can I get for you? Do we finish off? Or are we going to get more when we get to the next level? I think we'll get more when we get to the next level. Structural reinforcement for 30 days, or 20 days for the hydroponic, but we will purchase the enhanced hydroponics gardens. That way we'll have most of our upgrades there. We are resolute with 34 resolve that we start with on a mission, which is fantastic. We're feeling good about this company. People are happy, very happy, and we're actually marching up. Yeah, we'll gain 35 resolve points per round of battle. Wow, that is intense. All right, so anyway, we have that mostly set up. Let's go check the barracks, make sure our MechWarriors are ready to rock and roll, and then we will rock and roll on a mission. It's going to be a slightly longer than normal episode, but I'm totally fine with that. That'll give him health and resistance, which I suppose is okay. We'll deal with it. Brother is not up. Bulltrap is not. Exodus, however, is. We can give him piloting or tactics. Maximum evasion, or what do we get over here? Minus minimum range. It's not super useful. We'll give him the evasion. And then we'll make him up higher, so he's 888-7s. We need Hammer, who's also 888-7s, but he's happy where he is. About to gain enough a level for another one in Gunnery. We kind of went down the Gunnery path a little bit because we didn't have the Hatchetman at the time, but now we do. Majestic is not coming. Ripper is good, and Witness It's good. Okay, lovely. So let's go grab that contract mission that I kind of have been looking forward to. Alright, so we are going to take the 3.5 skulls for the Capellan Confederation Battle in the Polars. We have intel, a local pirate organization containing military access to the backwater world. Is this the one I wanted? I think so. Yes, because I'm not taking 4 skull missions. So yeah, interrupted exercise. We're going to work for the Capellans on this one. Piss off the pirates even more, because, you know, we kind of need to do that. And you never know what the pirates are going to have, so we're going to obviously take it for maximum salvage. Apparently they were getting their hands on, you know, mad dogs, which is rather terrifying. The Wolverine, of course, so we basically got 2 mechs that are basically designed to do the same thing. He can do it in a less concentrated fashion. He's got more medium lasers to back up his MRMs. This one has FPPC to back up his MRMs. We could rip that out and just throw in more energy, although we're limited to 3 energy mounts on this mech. Bit hardpoint limited on this Wolverine. This Shadowhawk, not so much. Shadowhawk is really amazing, actually. Alright, so Hammer and the Hatchet Man, which we've recently improved. I can't wait to find out by how much. Ripper in the Wolverine. Witness in the Shadowhawk. And Exodus in the Starhawk. Yeah, cross your fingers and let's rock and roll. So a 3.5 skull mission. We are a 2.5 skull lance according to the game current calculations at this moment. 210 tons dropping with 73,170 sea bills. Oh, this is either going to go really well or really badly. I hope really well, especially because it's going to be an extra long episode. Because I'm already seeing that it's 45 minutes since I restarted the recording. And I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes before that. So we're basically out of time. But you know what? Just for you guys, we're going to run this. Hopefully we'll win. That's the plan anyway. Can't guarantee anything, but we have a fairly good lance going. With that said, I thought I had a fairly good lance going with the Black Sheep Squadron, which is our Saturday stream campaign. And they recently lost one of their best pilots to a Long Tom that was on our side. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Alright, so we have intel that the local pirate organization is conducting military exercises on this backwater world. This is an opportunity to covertly advance Capellan interests in the region. We need a deniable force to interrupt their drills and provide them with some live action exercises instead. We believe there is a primary lance of mechs and a supporting lance of vehicles. Only the mechs are important, but if possible, eliminating the vehicles would be valuable. 3 of 13 priority salvage, 258,300 sea bills, and 3.5 skulls. We bring 3 55-ton mechs and a 45-ton mech, but we're kind of hoping the 45-ton mech will do a lot better than we kind of think it will. Are you ready to rumble? Alright, Hammer, you're showing 173 damage. I hope that's accurate, because that's much more like it. It's not 250 damage, but we're working our way back up there. So we'll sprint. Automatic cover? No, that's because he's into trees. Don't be crazy. You didn't just automatically cover in bulwark because you walked somebody. Alright, let's walk on forward, get a little bit of a peek. If I had more hard points, I would turn that Wolverine basically into a copy of the Shadowhawk, because the Shadowhawk is a really good drill. Although, you know, the PPC is nice to have, and we're kind of starting to give Ripper a lot of PPCs, despite the fact that I normally try to contain him to ballistics, you know, LBXs, auto, and silver bullet gausses. But, you know, he's been using PPCs a lot as well. Wish I could put a silver bullet gauss on this mech. Wouldn't fit, but it'd be cool. A lot of stuff just happened. I am concerned. Witness, let's get on the move. Can you get all the way down the mountain? You cannot. So let's stay in the trees a little bit and take a peek. Hi, we see the enemy. We've got a quick draw. Don't care. Well, it's dangerous. It's a 60-ton mech. Don't get me wrong. It's just that way back in Voodoo's Marauders, our storyline vanilla game campaign, we had so many bloody quick draws. It was kind of painful. Cicada 4L, don't care at all about that one. A champion, oh, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I want this like nothing else. We need to have this. As well as a Wolverine, don't care about the Wolverine. So, my sunshine, my only sunshine, I have a perfect shot on you. I have a fairly decent shot on everybody. In fact, the Cicada could just die, potentially. So here's the plan. We need to weaken my sunshine, my only sunshine. And we may as well fire everything. So, Witness, let's get ready to rumble. Open fire, of course, with the MRMs to begin with, just scattering damage all over that mech. The idea is to weaken him, make him worried, and maybe we'll get super lucky. We'll nail a headshot or something, because I would like to nail a couple of headshots. Quite a few shots on that Cicada as well. He's going to be having a bad day. Hammer, you gotta wait. I'm sorry, but you're not in this fight just yet. Master Tactician. He has everything planned. Giving your pilot's Master Tactician is a fantastic idea. Hi, I'm going to come up to you. Oh no, we've identified the backup lance, which was always here, but Darius didn't actually see him, so, you know, no useful information was actually granted. You are a terrible cicada. You've only got 2 guns. You, on the other hand, are a champion one. And my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when SRMs are flying. Let's see if we can't pop this cicada real quick. I don't think so, but we opened up an arm. I mean, that's not super great, but I do have other things I need to do to this champion, namely to headshot him with hammer. Yeah, you've got a pair of medium rifles. You're basically worthless to me. I mean, I'm not going to keep you, and you're not a great mech. Cicadas are cool looking, don't get me wrong. I like how they appear. I don't think they're very good mechs at all, though. Can I have a shot on that cicada, or has he cleverly placed himself to be immune to damage? Unless I place myself out in the middle of the open, which I don't want to do, because there's a quick draw there. So, you know, the goal is, of course, going to be... Forgive me for... I have to do damage to somebody. I really can't afford not to shoot at somebody. We already crit something. That's nice. Okay. I'm not quite sure how MRMs crit anything, considering they do 4 damage, and through armor criticals have a certain damage threshold you gotta reach to, but hey, we're gonna work with it. Hi! My little airplane mech. Okay, he's on fire immediately with his LBX cannon and there's a whole bunch of medium lasers. It's a very dangerous mech, this. Okay, so, here's the plan. If the quick draw doesn't show himself... Oh, never mind, the quick draw showed himself. So we're going to deal with the quick draw with our Hatchet Man, which may be a bad idea because it's going to make him not involved in the combat moving forward. And Wolverine's getting scanned a little bit. And so is the Starhawk. Okay, they're really trying to control us a little bit by doing that. We're going to have to keep on the move. I don't think their 1R has gone yet, but I do believe he's also a rocket Wolverine, so I'm not super worried about it. You have so many high-speed systems. Okay, a little bit of fire coming from the Wolverine. I'm really hoping those were rockets, because if not, we're taking a lot of damage. All right, Hammer. It's time to really get going. We're going to recalculate all of the potential possibilities with his master tactician capabilities. He's thinking about it, calculating, and you can tell by just how fast that circle spins. And now it has updated. Yes. Yes. I can reach you, friend. You did not get away. 173 damage. What happens when I berserker? 259. Yeah. Whatever I hit is going to disappear. We're going to sort of revel in this for a moment. Watch, he whiffs, but we're going to revel in this for a moment. And suddenly, a 45-ton Hatchet Man stands up to you and says, surprise! Oh, and there goes half the mech. Not the important half of the mech. It was the other half of the mech I would have preferred, because that had all the medium lasers. But you know what? Hammer's up again! So, yeah, Hammer, only 173 damage, and we can only hit him from one location. But you know what? I'm also going to make sure... Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Well, I have a target selected. Unselect the target, please. So I can turn off these. I don't need them at the moment. I'm at point-blank range with the enemy with spiked armor and a sheathed beacon, which I will use to defend myself. Swing! Better, better, better. And 89. You are cruel, Hammer. Too cruel. Oh, that is so sad for him. We've chopped off both of his torsos. He's got no guns. He's not a zombie mech, so he doesn't have anything in his CT or his head to back that up. Oh, God. You are... Nice job. Oh, it's my turn. I thought it was still them. Okay, so let's get things underway. If I were to shoot at my love, my pride, and joy, it would not be particularly accurate. How about if I sprinted to get in nice and close to my love, my pride, and joy? Or I could shoot at a Wolverine. Oh, Shadowhawk is surprisingly quick. Over here. Zoom. Hello. Yeah, it was rockets. I'm going to deal with you when I can deal with you. Oh, but you... Yes. We're going to Warlord. Oh no! I screwed myself out of it! Never mind, fire him then. So apparently I cannot Warlord and use multi-target, otherwise I would have multi-targeted him and him with the MRMs and knocked him over. It would have been hilarious and we would all have laughed. Ripper. Ripper, of course, is going to multi-target because he can. Oh, but I can just kill this cicada. He's just there waiting to... No, he's ignorable. So you are going to multi-target. You're going to multi-target this one and this one. And put the tag down on B. And the PPC. To get him under control. The idea is to knock this guy over. Stability check passed. He passed 2 of them. And a knockdown. And a gyro crit. And a stability check failed. Sensor's impaired, so he's going to be less accurate. And we've got a big hole in him somewhere. And pilot injured. He's down to... So apparently he didn't take that initial pilot injury. That is somewhat sad. Because I liked having that kind of damage at my fingertips. We'll maneuver over here with our ace pilot. Exodus. Exodus could actually probably kill this guy. What do you got left? Nothing. I don't know why he hasn't ejected yet. Do I have a multi-target? I do, but I can't actually see the target at the moment. So let's undo that, and Exodus, take a look at that. So, oh, unfortunately that was on the CT. Come on, man. We are trying to take this guy mostly intact. Can you please be a team player? I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to sprint on over here. Can I get a side angle shot on the Wolverine? Can I get a proper look at... Come on. There's a tile here that I know you can get to because it's showing me that you can do it. I mean, I suppose I could run right up to him, but I have no intention of doing that. So let's see if I can sort of refresh this so it actually goes where I'm asking. Is this where I'm looking? Is it not liking that? There we go. Unfortunately, it's not a side angle shot like I like, but that one will be. So we'll run over here. And I think we'll just open fire. Yeah, that should be good enough. We just want to put the pressure on if we can maybe blow off this arm. It is his left arm, so it's not the most important arm in the world. But, you know, you start stripping away structure and suddenly people start getting really worried about what's going on. He is, of course, going to stand up and try and punch somebody. Deep scan coming down. Well, fortunately for us, we are still in cover. Although this cicada absolutely could get behind us and start shooting us. Oh, that's a Hetzer. That's a problem. Hetzers are dangerous. They tend to have Ultra AC-20s. He hit us twice. Okay, I take it back. You had light rifles. Okay. Not sure why you're here. You are terrible. This guy, on the other hand, is going to be quite dangerous. He can do quite a bit of damage to me, and it's only because I'm desperately trying to save him that we're not doing nearly as much damage as we otherwise could. This Wolverine is not quite a just stand there and take all the damage mech. Was it really built for that? It's built more of a skirmisher. Lots of LRMs all around. Only getting nicked once, so we are fine. We're also well protected with our spiked armor and our bulwark and all of our wonderful defenses on this mech. But yeah, it's an airplane mech that gets to go next. And he will, or, you know, it could be the Wolverine. And the champion's got a punch, or headbutt, I suppose. Actually managed to hit us with that one. He is evasive and in cover. That is unfortunate, because I don't want you to be either of those things. I want you to surrender and die. Well, just surrender, really. If I can get a PPC headshot to his head, no duh, then I would just be super happy. We're just mobbing this guy for now. Whoever's casting around the sensor locks, though, you're really much of a jerk. Could be the Maxim, a missile carrier. Oh, a missile carrier and a Hetzer. And he's going to punch. How did you actually hit me, dude? Although we only took 14 damage because we take minus 50% melee damage. It's lovely. Hi, I doubt you've got an XL engine. So I'm just going to get behind you with that drill we call an emerald. Actually, if I can do this instead. Yes, that'll be fine. Hi. I might be able to kill you by doing this if I had gotten a little bit luckier on a couple of rolls, but there goes his left torso and his shoulder. Unfortunately, no ammo exploded. He's only got a medium rifle. He's no longer evasive. Ripper. Yeah, we gotta take control of this guy. We gotta control this guy through powerful, deadly means. I can't actually move all the way up there. That's rather ridiculous. Or the cicada. You know, that's an option too. If I delay shooting at the champion, I may, well, somehow get rid of all the bad luck that I'm no doubt courting. It is a 75% with the tag. Could shoot at you for basically nothing. Hi, I'm going to try and kill you this round, so I'm going to warlord it up. You're out of cover, and I'm going to do a lot of damage to you. Oh, just didn't need any of that. The PPC was enough. We did just annihilate that guy. It's still standing. It hasn't realized it's quite dead yet. It is on up to the enemy turn. 18. Oh no, we're on phase 19. So who's on 19? Oh, must be these people back here. That's good. Maybe they won't get sensor locked this time. Streaming missiles down on us. Managed to get a little bit of damage. The quick draw, by the way, is going to die. Spoiler alert. I could actually run away from the quick draw. If I supercharged and everything, could I get next to him to chop his legs off? It's a shame I can't aim a melee attack. That would be powerful. 99, 99. Yeah, we're only getting a random part anyway, so cut him to pieces, please. You no longer can see us. We took the cockpit intact, which, you know, on a basic quick draw doesn't matter at all. But hey, we can say that we took the cockpit in half and we'll roll with it. Exodus, hi, you're also going to kill our little friend here. Give me a back shot. Ooh, that apparently is the best back shot I can get. That'll be fine, we'll do it. Blast him! Go away. You weren't invited to this party. I need to be able to concentrate on one guy, and you ain't it. Alright, so he's gone. So now we've just got the quick draw to worry, or not the quick draw, the champion to worry about, which I don't know how I'm going to take intact. Oh, that PPC hit to the face was so bad for us. Because now his CT is incredibly weak. And so it's going to be hard to get the shots that we need. I suppose it's sort of a mixed blessing that he's in cover, though. Because that can work out kind of well for us. If I shot from here, it'd be a back shot, so that's not ideal. Sprint, side shots are what I'm looking for. It's not great, but I'm going to use it. Because I want to cause damage to his legs, potentially. And the only way I'm going to do that if I shoot his side torso. Oh, his legs are mostly open. Hammer. No, Hammer's not up yet. Hammer's not here. Oh, he gets the move. Stop moving. Stop being, wow, really dangerous. But it's a champion. Of course it's really dangerous. I knew this. I love champions. There's a reason I do. It's actually not because they're the most effective mech ever. They really kind of aren't. I'll reserve you because I need to think about what I'm going to do to you. And, you know, if that Hetzer comes into range, I'll actually be able to, you know, see him and beat the crap out of him. All right, Ripper. So here's Le Plan. Le Plan, if you're following, I am on his left side. He has basically nothing left in that leg. So Le Plan. Le Plan is to offensive push. Le Target. I can shoot at all of these people, but I'm going to. 82% chance to hit. Fire. Okay, we took out the leg. Okay, stop shooting. Stop shooting. Try to take this thing intact. He's on the ground. He's badly damaged. He's surrounded. He's not going to surrender, even though he should. Come on, eject. Eject. You should be terrified. There's so much fire coming your way. What can you possibly do? Surrender, boy. Surrender so that we may give you a quick death. A little bit more missile fire coming down. They only have us on long-range sensors now because he's not providing support. All right, Exodus. I need you to be a surgeon. I need you to be skillful with a scalpel. Perhaps getting a little bit closer will help you? It didn't, but it'll give you more protection, so we'll work with it. So what I need is the leg. Just the leg. It's only 52%. Do I Warlord? I Warlord. So, the leg and just the leg. Do you understand? Just the leg. I see lots of red numbers for just a leg. Well, there goes his torso. And he ejected. Okay! 2 parts. Not the 3 I was hoping for. A demon, 60-ton something or other. Hammer's up. And Hammer doesn't have a shot on anybody, but Hammer is going to... How are you doing? They're both off, so I'm going to run where can I get to? We're going to turn the supercharger on. We're going to turn the mask on. And the reason why is because I'm going to get into a position behind these guys, and then I'm going to hopefully beat them all on their initiative next turn, which should get us on top of the enemy. Please see, please see, please see. You see. Aha. A single ER medium pilot. I thought we had 2. Huh. Gotta look into that. Because that's a fairly significant amount of damage that we normally need. Alright, back up to the top. Hammer is ready to rock and or roll. And so Hammer is going to run a heavy PPC and a light PPC. That's fascinating. I want to make sure we don't miss this. Also, we're going to shut this off because we don't need it at the moment. It is free, but I don't want to risk. There is too much risk to... I need to risk. Okay, turn it back on. Turn the mask on, because the mask has less terrible things if I happen to forget what I've done. Yes, I can get within range. Get into his back. It'll be 93. Hi, I have 518 damage for you. Okay, he's gone. First target is down. We are in the back of them, and they are not super evasive. Yeah, I don't have a great penetrating thing with this Shadowhawk. It's really my design to fight mechs. But I can contribute fire. Oh, we got a couple of the medium lasers did a fairly decent job. Can I get enough damage onto that forward armor to blow it apart? I could not. Ripper, can you? If you just fired from here, what are we looking at? Not bad, actually. How do I walk forward? So 57 and 75 versus... Unknown. Oh, yeah, that's right. We are passing into a new range bracket. Oh, it was a mistake. We made a horrible mistake. Fire. We hit him with the ERPPC. Lots of penetrators, but I think we spread it out across multiple locations, so we didn't kill him. Hopefully we critted out his weapon, because that's an AC-20, or a UX-20 potentially even. So an ultra autocannon fires multiple times. If you think an AC-20 is dangerous, just wait until you're being shot at by 2 AC-20 shells from a single gun. Now you're dealing with real danger. So we're starting to get shot back a little bit. Hopefully we are on phase 18. Have I gone through everybody? Really? Oh, that is... No, Exodus is still up. Okay. Hopefully this Hetzer does not beat Exodus. Because if Exodus beats the Hetzer, Exodus will kill the Hetzer before the Hetzer can do anything. And he did. Okay, lovely. Alright, so we're going to walk on forward. We're going to target the Hetzer. All targets are good. Open fire. I see 28 and 20. Yeah, he's gone. Hetzer is down. The most dangerous target has been eliminated. And now we move on to the next one. Well, of course, it's them. Hopefully he's going to move close to me because... Oh, yeah, you're a missile carrier. If you're an SRM carrier, look at all the bulwark. They're Inferno rounds. Holy crap, you hit me with a lot. Plus 27 heat. Jeez. Fortunately, we're unsteady from that. Are you kidding me? And he's an ace pilot, so he's going to move away. Witness. Let's get on the move and start boiling everybody alive. Hi, I see you, and I don't really care about my current heat predicament, so Warlord, fire away. So see if he can't get enough damage. Structure exposed, and I'm seeing lots of red 4s. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough red 4s. It's a fairly significant amount of defensive firepower. I'm in range. I am absolutely in range. Okay, missile carrier. I believe you're a rocket launcher carrier, but I don't care. I'm going to eliminate you nonetheless. How's our mask? I don't want to risk that. So, you know what? Mask off. Supercharger on. And that's how you juggle them. So, 85%. Rush on over here. Hello! Oh, we got Deadfire alarms. That's what did it. Save some of that stuff, because the Deadfires would be nice. Alright, Ripper's up after, you know, this guy, who's a maximum hover transport. He was pretty dangerous. I mean, we gotta give him credit for that. But it will not save him in the end. Victory will be ours. He cannot stop what is coming. What's he gonna do? He's thinking about it. He's thinking long and hard. He's trying to say, where would be the least likely chance of me dying, considering I have no forward armor and most of my weapons are broken? He has 80 health now. Jeez. I knew they increased the structure points, but I didn't realize that some of these guys would be that high. A smattering of light fire coming our way, mostly from SRM2s. He managed to blow up his LRM5s because he hot-loaded them. And that's not going out all that well for him. How unfortunate. We're going to, of course, get on top of him as soon as he finishes moving and figure out where he wants to go. Ripper is ready and waiting with the MRMs of his own. And he will hopefully tear this thing apart. You know, if it decides where it actually wants to go. It will sit still. It has given in to the inevitability of inevitabilities. Hi, ERPPC, just for you, my friend. There we go. Destroyed. MRM-30s, man. Or MRM-30 equivalent. It's lovely. Alright, so we've taken out everything. The champion we should get at least 2 parts for, because we saved the center torso. And, you know, we didn't kill both of his legs. We had him eject. Maybe it'll be lucky, and it'll give us 4 parts. It won't, but I can dream. A man can dream of Electric Sheep. So with any luck, I will have awesome stuff. Of course, it's not going to be enough to get the champion, but if the champion is there, I'm probably going to grab mostly only that. Pirates do not like us. No penetrators, although the Wolverine did get blasted a lot. He had to stand out in the middle of everything. I mean, what were you expecting? It is 3 champion parts, so here's my current plan. Champion, champion, and you guessed it, champion. Now, heavy PPC pirate. So, weapon 55% range, recoil of 2, scrambles for 2. I don't see the point of it. It's heavier, it does 10 damage more, and it recoils harder and falls off faster. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the point. Let's see what else we got to work with here. SRM 6s, engine core, engine fuel cells are no. Ferrofibrous, heat sinks, light rifle ammo, double SRM ammo, listen kill SRM ammo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... I have a 300, right? I do. Do I have a 220? I do not, but you know what? I don't care about a T20 rate of fusion core. It's too small for what I prefer to have. Yeah, I can do that without feeling bad at all. Also got the Wolverine part, don't really care. Got the heavy PPC pirate, which is, you know, nice, a little bit. And some SRM ammo and a couple of SRM 6s. So, not the worst thing in the world. Really, the thing that saves it is the fact we got 3 champion parts. That's not going to be enough to build a champion. We need to collect more champion parts to do that. But, hey, we've got 4 champion parts, of which 1 will not stack with the other 3. So that kind of sucks. Because there's no way in all heck that a royal champion is going to stack with standard champion parts. I just don't think it will. Oh wait, no, we didn't run into the royal champion of this one. That was over in the Black Sheep Squadron. Darn. But yeah, we will be on the lookout for 2 more champion parts. It's all we need. So if we can get a headshot, or if we run into a champion with an XL engine, which they generally don't carry, or if we knock out the legs on a champion, we can get some... It's my hope. I love that mech so much. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why. But it's a very cool mech. I'm a very big fan of it. So we're just going to have to sort of hope that we manage to run into him sometime soon. Alright, so our mechs require 9 days and 42,000 in order to get fully fixed up. What are we currently looking at? Bushwhacker still 3 days. The Hatchetman took a bit of a pounding, as did the Wolverine, but that's kind of to be expected. Starhawk also took a little bit of a beating. Surprisingly, the Shadowhawk didn't get touched, which, you know, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to have to probably chill out. How's the mech bay at the moment? I should have enough mechs in order to turn around and fight immediately. I do. Probably a lower level mission. I mean, we've got the Rom, who has been somewhat modified to do interesting things, which you can see. So, that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I list one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and I will see you all in the next episode.